3, 2, 1.
SuperFriend. Sit down. Bitch. Happy New Year, everybody. From your friends at SuperFriends Sit Down. I, of course, am a soon-to-be very caffeinated Alex Bianchini. Thank you to my excessively and very interestingly bitchy co-host, Vince Stampoulos, and his new Uggs.
Take a look at them. Take a look at them on the YouTube. If you want to see my feet, go to YouTube. If you want to see them without the Uggs, go to OnlyFans.
And also, just on that note, it's also that much more fitting that you got me Starbucks. And again, very thankful because
Yes.
I've had such an exhausting intro to 2021.
New year, same bullshit. Happy 2021 to everybody except for the people who are currently in Puerto Vallarta. Alex, have you heard about gays over COVID?
Can you start by saying where Puerto Vallarta is?
Mexico City.
Okay.
Mexico City, which is only number 3 in the worst places to be right now with COVID. The United States is, of course, number 1. So all the gays were like, you know what?
USA.
We are the champions of death. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, no.
So, gay people said, I'm just so over this pandemic. I just can't do it anymore. Let's go to Mexico and party it up and risk everybody else. And somebody said enough was enough. And they made an Instagram, gays over COVID. And it's spiraling. Now, gays over COVID turned into gays over gays with COVID, which is the people who are partying, getting shamed for partying in the middle of a pandemic, because it's still fucking happening.
Wait, can you break it down real quick? So gays over COVID are... That page is...
So the page is called Gays Over COVID, and it's showcasing gay people...
2 minutes, 5 seconds. First interruption. 2021, everybody.
You asked me to explain. Let me explain.
I know, but then I was asking you about it, and then you were like, let me just jump the gun here, because maybe I have all the details.
I do. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm the gay representative of this show.
I just wanted to ask a question. That's all I wanted to do.
Well, here's your answer. Gays Over COVID is an Instagram dedicated to gay people who are acting foolish in the middle of a pandemic, and they're being called out for it. And then they didn't like that they were being shamed for doing wrong things. So then they made gays over COVID, where they were making fun of that. And then it was gays over gays over gays over COVID. It just keeps building.
Is there really a third one?
There is. Hold on, let me see. I'm pretty sure there's 3 or 4 of them.
But wait, so obviously the first page is dedicated to kind of shaming the people who are out there just making it worse for the rest of us.
Yes, rightfully so.
And then the second one is a retaliation of people making fun of those people that created the retaliation.
Let me just tell you this. There was somebody trying, because it's an anonymous page. No one knows who's running it, but all gay people who are over it, they're obviously not the ones running the page because they're out partying. That would be interesting, though. It's like Gossip Girl. We gotta know. I gotta know who this is. I gotta know. I'm Italian. I gotta know. I don't know who's running it, but somebody was offering a $500 reward if they could get the identity of whoever's running the page with concrete proof. And I just want to say, if the government's going to give us $600 and you're only offering $500, I ain't giving you shit. I know my worth.
Can that also be a testament to the fact that the government is giving everybody $600?
Except for me.
But one person is offering $500, $100 off of the government stipend.
Imagine they're like, this is my stimulus.
For an Instagram identity.
This is the real life Gossip Girl.
It's
honestly pretty interesting to see it all play out.
Now,
the page got deactivated last night. Somebody was able to get Gays Over COVID deactivated, but they prevailed and they got their account back. And I am so happy. So happy.
Can we talk... Why are you not getting stimulus?
It's not that I'm not getting it. I just haven't yet received it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get it, but
okay.
Everybody else that I seem to talk to has gotten it. Have you gotten it?
I haven't checked.
Yeah, I didn't get it. But I did get this. My bills. So, government, Give me the money. Show me. It's my money, and I need it now.
When I got the 1200, for one, I happened to be in like the grouping where it got delayed, so you could put the what?
I'm trying so hard not to interrupt you, but I have something so funny.
You bitch. I got part of the group that had the delay because of the signature. Mm-hmm. So I eventually got a paper check like a month and a half later.
I love that. I would have loved to go to the bank and said, "Can I cash this government check, please? Donald Trump wrote it for me."
Yeah.
I saw a meme and it's like someone made a Twitter like Photoshop and it's Donald Trump and it says "Check your account, baby." And I want that. I just want someone to tell me to check my account and put money in it. Do you want to give me money? You can give me money. Anyone can give me money. My Venmo's public. But you could get $500 or $600 or none.
Yeah.
Because I haven't gotten a dime.
You're in rare form today.
We're also recording very early in the day before I've had like a chance to really get all the funny jokes out.
That doesn't make any... You're saying...
I say things that are funny throughout the entire day. How dare you? But,
but
they get wasted when we're not recording.
Confused me. Okay.
Normally we record later in the night. This is like an afternoon recording.
When we normally get our recordings done,
I've already shot out most of the funnies.
You've gotten some of the funnies. Okay.
You get a funny. You get a funny. You get a funny. You don't.
All right. So to go back to the very beginning of this episode, this is our first in the year of 2021. It is actually a Tuesday, which is normally not what we do, but we both...
No, we don't do that.
We both have been dealing with a little bit of chaos, so...
Yes, chaos, chaoticness. I've been working tirelessly to put together our new setup, which will be debuted next week. So, out with the old, in with the new year. And...
I forgot to stomp, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, fuck.
And then on top of that, obviously, we've had our own issues going on that just prevented us from filming.
So not only have we, well, I'm not going to say we on this one. Vince has been working tirelessly to zhuzh up this podcast. We both have been working tirelessly at our jobs, and then probably about a day apart, we both had our own COVID scares.
My first one since this whole thing started.
Mine too, and I haven't stopped working.
That sucks. Oh, you mean like, oh, yeah.
No,
I'm sorry, I thought you meant like, because I was going to say, wait, you even said you're off from work.
Yeah, when everything hit, I didn't stop working.
Because you're an essential worker.
Right. Once the scare from Christmas Eve notified me on the 29th, after I had spent time with my girlfriend's family, nothing like a little panic.
Nothing like a little panic to really bring in the new year.
At 9:30 at night.
That's when they told you?
9:30 at night. So I worked the entire day. And like, oh, by the way, you're going to be out until the 10th.
Funny thing we forgot to tell you while you were at work today, but
yeah, today...
My sister, the kids, because they were doing the hybrid learning for a hot minute. I'm piggybacking off of what you said.
I was in the middle of a sentence.
But they took a week to tell her that my nephew was exposed to COVID. It took 7 whole days.
I mean, like, I get it that symptoms and stuff, like, could take a while. But, like, obviously the guy that I was working with didn't know he had it. He got tested 2 days later. And then I found out, which, that was the weird thing for me, is I found out, like, 3 days later. You figure once the news goes around, it's like, get everyone on the phone now.
You would think there's like a phone log or something. Like there's like a tree to, you call this person and then they call.
You know what's so crazy is one of my friends had made this comparison the other day where it's like, it's one of those things where it's like you get the unfortunate case where like you go to the doctor and like, oh, you have an STD. And then you have to call everybody and be like, yeah, you better go get tested.
It's very shameful to tell people, hey, I've been exposed. You should want to go get tested. I didn't even get exposed. I was exposed to people who were exposed. So I was like the snowball effect.
Yeah.
My sister got her COVID results and I was on the phone with her and she said, oh shit, they just texted me. My results are in. Why'd my butthole instantly pucker? I don't even do anal.
Wow.
I guess when you like, that's something, it's like an STD. You're fearful that if you have it, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, that's just it, man. 9:30 at night. I'm sitting there
Oh yeah, you
And I
probably
was
had a great
like-
night's sleep.
Well, I had gone up to Jackie's when I was spending the night there, and I was sitting there, and I told her as soon as we got the phone, and both of us were just like, "Oh fuck," like, "Oh god," like we were both just like, obviously we've been together, and then we were just with my family, and like, I mean, so we looked at each other like, "Yeah, so tomorrow morning we'll wake up and go right to the center." So negative test.
Did they do a cotton swab up your nose?
I was actually about to just talk about that. I always heard the jokes where people were saying like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna touch your brain."
They
Like,
tickle it.
whatever.
A little.
Oh man, he got up there and I was just like, immediate tears. it's like
Tears, sneezing.
hits the faucet, and you're just sitting there, just like.
My sister, when she got her test, she said nobody warned her that it was a mascara wand. It was like a spoolie up her nose. And I'm like, they used a cotton swab for me.
Yeah, I got a cotton swab.
She said it hurt so bad because they dug. Oh, do I have the pictures from when she got her test? She took like actual reaction photos. So she got her test, and thank God everyone's so far been negative for the most. But man, pandemic is still happening. People, stop acting stupid.
Well,
She should have wore her tiny hand, honestly, if you ask me.
well, it doesn't help too that
Stoned. She looks high as fuck, but
it doesn't help too that, I mean, we're coming off the holidays, and a lot of people, like, I get it, you can't
travel,
see each other,
visiting,
but yeah,
gatherings.
a lot of people are still like, "Fuck it, we're going."
I want to know, and if you happen to have the answer to this and you're listening to this, please write in, call in. I'm patiently waiting to hear the answer to this. What makes it like? March happened. St. Patty's Day was like the last real holiday before like lockdown started. You got Easter, you got Mother's Day, you got Father's Day, you got birthdays, you got fucking Earth Day, Arbor Day, Pi Day. All these fucking holidays have passed. What makes Christmas COVID immune? Did it get the vaccine? I don't fucking think so. Christmas is not like, I get it. You want to see your family. You want the magic of Christmas. But you know what else you don't want? COVID.
Yeah.
Because it fucking sucks.
I remember I say this, consider this a disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
I say this with no opposition or support of either side, but I saw something that Murphy put up one day, and Governor Murphy, he was like, "Yeah, I get it. COVID's like, all the situations are annoying. COVID's annoying, but you know what else is annoying? Being
When you
dead."
die. When you die.
And I was
he
like-
said that, and I was like, you know what?
I was like, "Damn, Murphy."
Homie's got a point, though.
No, he's absolutely right.
Like, I get it. It sucks. No one likes wearing masks. No one likes having to, like, deep clean their house when they find out that, like, I've been cleaning incessantly. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. And trying to find Lysol. My mother asked me to order groceries for her. I ordered every single thing she needed. I got her additional things just in case. The one thing that they didn't deliver was Lysol disinfectant spray, and that's the one thing she had a complaint about. And I wanted to do like the donk thing. You know what I'm talking about? With the hammer, donk. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like Lysol spray's been off the shelf. You can't buy that shit. It's like black market sales.
You know what's funny is the way I see it is like, let's say you get,
I'd offer my kidney for a can of Lysol. I'm not even joking.
that's ridiculous. I wouldn't do that.
A big can. A life-size can. A kidney-size can.
What, you know when like you get a DoorDash delivery and like, oh, that guy fucking steal some of my fries? Can you imagine getting like a full Instacart and it's like, that guy took my Lysol.
That cunt took my Lysol.
Took my Lysol. God damn it.
That's actually hysterical. I saw something the other day. It was an exchange between a DoorDash person and like the Dasher. And I guess they had ordered like Dunkin' Donuts, and the person said, "I took a few sips out of your culotta. I hope that's okay." And I just want to say this right here and now, and mark my fucking words. If I ever got a text message or a phone call or a notification that somebody who was delivering my food wanted to take a sip or a bite, it's on motherfucking sight. I'm beating your ass. I'm going to beat your ass so good, and then I'm going to say, "Are you done? Because I have food to eat that you delivered, and I'm going to eat it." I would fuck somebody up if they ate my shit. That's so... Like, even pre-COVID, that's gross. That's rude. No! You just went there. Get your own.
What's funny
You're
is,
going to the same store. You want something to eat, get it.
what's funny is I don't know if I should attest this to the Uggs or not.
To the Uggs? Why? Oh, because of the fighting?
Oh my god.
No, this is just me.
Get with it.
This is just me. I understand that I have Uggs and I'm a new person. But like this was 2020 me still. 2019, 2018. I was always ready to fight a bitch. Now I'm just more vocal about it because I got the Uggs.
I was always ready to throw hands over sandwiches.
You listen, we've talked about my struggles with DoorDash on this podcast before.
I've been here for that.
You've been here for them. Exactly. Yes, that's right, you have. Speaking of DoorDash.
Okay.
I went November and December without DoorDashing. And then the other night, I had a lapse. And I ordered DoorDash. And I ordered DoorDash again. And I ordered an insane amount of food from McDonald's. I tried the McRib for the first time. And then I ordered Cold Stone. And I said, wow, I really fell off the deep end. And then I deleted it right away. And I said, fuck, I really don't want to start my new year by like ordering food. But I did, because now I have only nowhere to go but up from here. I've hit rock bottom on January 1st. Yeah! It's still... Yeah, same me. I'm back on my bullshit.
Yeah, it's funny you say, like, hitting rock bottom, all that stuff, too, because I've been intently trying to... Like, Monday, I was going to be like, Monday, like, I'm back to work, I'm back on routine, I'm going to start dieting, I'm going to go back to the gym more often. And then I got back to work, and I was just like... No, you're not. You're fucked. Keep working. And
no.
Yeah, my whole intent was to finish work. I was gonna get like salmon, chicken, vegetables, rice, and I was just like, great. And then I left work and I was like, I don't want to do anything for anyone. I'm going home.
I know that you won't get this because you don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay.
But on season 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars, a contestant named Gia Gunn said to another contestant, Trinity the Tuck, what you want to do isn't necessarily what you're gonna do. And that's the New Year's vibes. I wanted to do all this healthy bullshit stuff, get my life together, really, did you ever see Ayan LaFix? I can't say her name right, I'm so sorry. Why can't I say it? It's the gay lisp.
I'm gonna
Yanla saved my life. She's got a show on the Oprah channel.
I was gonna say, you could tell me who this is gonna be. I'm not gonna know who it is, so you can just say this person. Honestly.
Did you ever see the videos where it's like, I want blah 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 blah, and it's the person with the curly hair and the orange shirt, and she's like, is that what you want? Because it's never gonna happen.
I have no idea what that is.
Or it's like the girl, she's like, not on my watch.
Also don't know what that is.
Get it together. Watch a meme here and there, man.
I really think everything I don't know just spans from you being on gay Twitter.
That's an Instagram thing. She's very all over Instagram.
But on Instagram where?
All over.
Define that.
I don't know. I'm going to look. Hold on. Shut up!
Exactly. Get more in tune with the things you don't know that I love. And get mad at you for not knowing because you don't.
But now that you've finished your basic white girl coffee and I'm still my basic white girl bitch with my Uggs on.
Yeah. Oh,
what else you got going? Boobs.
No, I was going to say B for basic bitch. But yes, This is my very comfy...
Oh, I thought you were just pointing at your tit.
I mean...
Show them off.
Enjoy, viewers. No, it's just B. You said basic bitch, and I was just like,
Oh, yeah, the year's over, so your fundraising for Barbells for Boobs is done.
Yeah.
What was your final grand total?
2,382, I think. Let me find out for you real quick, actually.
That's got to be a personal record for you.
It is for... Oh, dude, yeah. I think the most I've ever done, aside from 2020, was maybe, like, just under or just over $1,000.
Oh, wow, yeah, so you really upped the ante there.
Yeah,
you said, I want that fucking barbell.
Well, realistically...
Which is life-changing.
That's new.
That's new. What's that? Show me. Oh, yeah. They always do that.
It never did this to me before. Anyway, so grand total is $2,832.
Oh, wow.
So that is...
Just shy of your goal of $3,000.
Yeah,
so...
it's such a bummer. But you know what?
You're used to being an underachiever.
How can... to be fair, I doubled my goal. Because my original goal was 1,500.
Oh, okay, too shy.
So I went from 15 to 3,000.
So you're used to getting halfway there and then saying, you know what?
Let's just on a prayer. 23 people.
That's how many people donated?
No, 23
Oh, that's how many people you helped. Oh, wow.
Yeah, 23.6. So I actually might...
Probably 24.
24. Fuck you!
Hey, Alex, you know what's better? You know what's better than 24?
Flip that.
Oh, 24.
I forgot we were going to do that joke, and I can't believe now we just did it naturally.
Son of a... I'm so glad that you did it naturally, because I've been waiting. I've been waiting for a girl like you.
For an opportunity.
To set me up for the joke. Yeah, I'm always waiting for someone just to set me up for a joke. Sometimes it's myself. I am the joke.
I'm $48 shy of helping one more person, so I think I'm just going to donate. And just,
Absolutely.
Just even
Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, why am I going to leave 0.4 of a person hanging? So the number was 23.6. I'm going to just... When the show's over,
I wonder if they round up like a professor. Like, oh, I'll curve it.
I don't know. I mean, I'll throw it in there.
If you don't, they're going to email me again asking for another donation. Persistent. Yeah. I got to respect it. Look at me. Did you take the thing out of your teeth? Okay, you did. I thought
did.
I saw it for a second.
Speaking of being super healthy, after I went in for a half day of work today because I just don't have a staff right now. And what I decided to do is, after Vince told me he got a coffee, I was like, awesome, I'm going to be leaving work soon. I'm going to eat. So I decided to make myself a salad, Elio's Pizza, and apparently I just carried that with me all the way here. In my teats.
I couldn't tell you the last time. Was it the long rectangle one?
Is there a different one?
I'm sure. I thought that
That's a serious question. I don't know.
I thought I've only ever had the rectangular ones that like break off into 3 pieces, and I eat them in a very, very, very gay way. And I haven't had one in like 10 years.
I take the entire rectangle and I just fold it.
No, I will sit there.
I've never
with
done
with the pizza, and then I will take the cheese off and eat the cheese individually, and then I will like take my finger and like scrape off the sauce and like lick it, and then I will take the crunchy part of the crust and the soft part of the crust and I'll bite and separate them. And this is why I haven't had an Elio's Pizza in like 10 years, because I eat them so freaking stupidly. It takes a long... it's the French way of eating. You eat really, really slow so that way your body wants you to eat less. It's just time consuming. Have you ever seen Kourtney Kardashian eat a Kit Kat? It's the same way, but with a Kit Kat.
I mean...
That bitch caught my style.
I have taken my time with a Kit Kat or like a chocolate covered pretzel. You like break the shell.
Yeah.
And then you get through the middle of it.
You break the ice and you dive in.
Yeah. Why we haven't broken through the fact that if you ask me if I've seen anything Kardashian related, then I'm gonna know it.
I don't know why I keep pretending as if
it's always
one day I'm gonna ask you, have you ever seen? You're gonna, you know what? Yeah. I actually have.
And then your brain is gonna rocket out of your butt.
I'm gonna jizz everywhere. Oh, what a bad word, jizz.
The other day, speaking of not bad words, but the thing you just did.
Jizz?
That's the word. Oh, the floor is sticky. Just the sounds that you're making. I actually, Jackie and I looked up a video of Tim Allen and Leonard Maltin. That's him from Inside the Actor Studio?
James Lipton.
Who's Leonard Maltin?
I don't know. Last episode, I just said James Lipton from Inside the Actor Studio.
You did, yeah.
May he rest in peace.
I'm going to look that up in a second. But he did an interview with Tim Allen where he was like, I noticed on Home Improvement that you have a lot of distinct grunts. And he's like, oh, yeah, a lot of them kind of say their own thing. So he kept saying, like, how would you describe, like, being angry? And Tim Allen, like, say an emotion.
Pissed. Horny. What the fuck? Sad. Despair.
I don't want to get copyrighted for this because this is literally just... I think he even says despair. I'm not even...
Oh! Okay,
but also
you have to pee. Make a sound. This is funny. This is
I-
you making sounds,
I'm
and
gonna
they're
have to
so gross.
I'm gonna have to show you the video. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I do a good Tim Allen. That's the rough part about it.
Do you? Is
It's that
is
that
making
ending-
sounds like a Tim Allen impression?
Tim Allen is famous. Like that grunt.
I didn't watch Home Improvement. I
Well,
did not
he was also
care.
a stand-up.
I'm gay,
comedian.
so Home Improvement was not a thing that I was into when I was a child.
You
Apparently now I am though.
You weren't obsessed with Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
No, no, I wasn't that bitch. Who was I? Who? When did I know I was gay? Buffy. Yeah, Xander on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Ooh, and Angel and Giles, the three of them. Orgy time. I'd if I could go back in time and like replace the guys from the meth orgy with celebrities, it would be them. And then they just wouldn't do the math, so it would just be sitting in the corner, and then we would just have sex.
Can you say the names of the guys again?
Xander, Angel, Giles.
Did one of them have like the bleach blonde hair?
That was Spike. He didn't come in until season 2.
Okay.
Giles, Xander, and Angel were all in season 1, and that's when I realized I was gay.
Okay. I only ask that because
When did you realize you were straight?
I just lived. I don't think I've come to the fork in the road where I was like,
You never woke up and said, I think I'm going to suck a dick today.
No, I can't say that I have.
That's me every day.
I know.
Some days I say maybe I'll suck a titty, and then I don't.
And then that nipple just becomes a helmet. Oh God, what's happening? Are you gonna tell me something?
I am. I was talking to my sister before, and she was telling me about this cool piercing that she saw where I guess it was like a septum ring into a nose ring, and like the chain connected them. And I was like, yeah, anything can connect if you put a chain from a piercing to a piercing. And then I said, the clit ring's connected to the belly button ring. The belly button ring's connected to the nose ring. The nose ring's connected to the nipple ring, and to the other nipple. And then it's just covered in chains by the end of it.
By the end of the day, you're just Jingle Bells walking on the street.
Yeah.
Those piercings always gave me the chills because, like, God.
Which ones?
The chain ones.
Oh.
Because God forbid you like turn too fast and like someone like hails a cab and they just tear your nose.
Why do you think I don't have piercings?
Huh?
Why do you think I don't have a piercing? Anything. That's probably one of my biggest things I would never want to happen to me. I wouldn't call it a fear, but like that's something like that's one thing I don't need to happen. I don't need someone to rip a piercing out of my body.
No.
I don't need to give somebody the ability to rip something out of my body. I do enough torture to my body by myself. I don't need any help, thank you.
Oh, real quick rewind. So when you were talking about Buffy,
Is that going to be the new thing? Sorry to interrupt you, but instead of dial it back, like rewind. Is that going to be our? Are we trying?
I try to bounce between the two, but thank you for apologizing. When we were talking about Buffy, the reason I asked about the dudes is because, as some of you might know, and to our outside listeners that aren't necessarily as close with us, this guy's birthday's coming up. And the other day I was
Did you buy me something Buffy related?
I was searching for it, if you would let me finish. I almost did, but I didn't know the correlation of the character to what you thought. And it was like an autographed photo of the guy, I think, that I was talking about. So I was like,
James Masters, I think his name is.
No, I have no idea. I was like, do I do it? And I was like, ugh, no, but I should have everything by the next episode, except for one thing. One thing's delayed, and I think you're gonna like that with the most. So that'll be the following episode, hopefully.
Okay.
But I think I did real good. And before I give you stuff, there's one thing that I'm gonna show the camera first. So that way when it hits YouTube, they can see it, and then I'm going to give it to you so the reaction matches how funny, hopefully, people think it is in the camera.
Okay.
Because if they know you, they're going to see that.
Nobody knows me. I don't even know me.
They're going to see that, and they're going to be like, oh, he's going to freak out.
Freak out. I'm excited. Ooh. There's one thing I love, and it's presents. So
I think I did good.
You did pretty good with Christmas, so I'm excited.
I'll let you do it. I think
I
I did good. One thing I did actually look up, but I couldn't find anything, and nor could I bring myself to spend the euros on it. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No, can you please enlighten me?
Your favorite duo. I was on their website looking up Cock Destroyer stuff.
Oh, you went to Daddy Couture?
Yeah.
You can change the currency to dollars.
Well, see, the thing on that website, it was all clothing.
Yeah.
I was looking for stuff that wasn't clothing. And anything I found that wasn't clothing was euros.
What did you find that wasn't clothing?
Like mugs, posters, shit like that.
Clothing is always the way to go.
I thought clothing was not the way to go.
I mean, for that, I'll take it. If it's Daddy Couture, if it's my Cock Destroyers as a birthday gift, fuck yeah. I'm sorry. You could buy me a shirt this size, and I'll still be like, that'll fit on my wrist. I'll wear it like a fucking bracelet.
Dude, you wouldn't believe some of the
my new fisting gloves.
Some of the wild shit that I found just trying to find you birthday gifts. There was one that was an animated drawing of Teresa Giudice. That's it. Of her.
It depends on who you ask. There's Giudice. There's actually a really, really funny way to explain this. A New Jersey drag queen, actually, Jocelyn Fox, womp womp, keep it foxy, was on RuPaul's Drag Race, and they do a celebrity impersonation challenge, and she did Teresa Giudice. And RuPaul asked, how do I say your last name? And she goes, well, first we thought it was Giudice. Then we thought it was Giudice. But then we went back to the old country and we found out you actually pronounce it Johnson. I thought it was so good.
That's actually good.
If you ask an Italian, it's Giudice. If you are American, it's Giudice. Teresa Giudice, yeah.
So I found a big animated picture of the table flipper in the scene where she's just like screaming. I thought it was like this size.
No, it's probably huge.
It's the size of a wall. Like it would have been the backdrop and possibly more on the ground. And
I have no qualms about posting that in my house.
Well, here's the thing about it is I thought it would be so funny because I would have sent it here.
Mm-hmm. And then it would just show up and I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
And
Why does someone love me so much?
Well, I would have sent it here, but I would have sent it and I'd be like, oh, he's going to get it and it's going to be like a little envelope and it's just going to be like this big carpet.
Imagine I'm like, Alex, they're showing up with a moving truck and two men have to bring it in my house because it's so big. Just another day in the week for me. Two men bringing it in. It's too big.
But yeah, I found...
I want to know, can you show me what it looked like?
Yeah. Can you take the reins for a minute?
Absolutely. Let's take a minute to talk about me. My birthday is next week. Mm-hmm. I'm turning a lovely ripe 27. I'm 27. I'm not mad about it. I'm not feeling my age or anything like that. I only wake up and hear cracks and brittle bones and my arthritis is out of here and my Boniva is out of stock and I can't get my Cosentix and my vitamin D ran out and I sound like I'm old.
Jesus Christ.
What should we do for next week? What should the topic be? The topic can't just be me. Well, it can. There's so much to talk about. We can
literally do the same exact thing we did for my birthday, where we just talk about... I mean, if anything, if we're going to talk about birthdays, yours are definitely... I'm assuming yours are more exciting.
Oh, yeah. This year's going to bring a lot of fun things. We actually sat down the other day. If you pay attention to our social media, you saw that we were looking for you guys to give us some ideas, some feedback on things you want to see us doing, things you want to see from us. And we actually have a really fun idea that we're going to start working on. My brother did gift me a green screen for Christmas, and we're going to start trying to use that to do more fun promo videos for you guys, and maybe even dedicate a whole episode to green screening once I figure out how to work it. And I think it's going to be just so much fun to be able to just throw random shit behind us, some like a hole opening, like into the ocean, a roller coaster.
I got real nervous when he said a hole opening. I was like, wait, I don't know if I feel about that one.
I had to, take a breath. I'll show it to you when we're done filming. It's actually something so funny. Speaking of going back, rewinding, if you will, to Puerto Vallarta, one of the things that was so funny is that a ship with a bunch of gay people on it actually capsized, and they were fleeing for their life.
Was funny?
It's ironic because it's like, wow, you said, I think I'm gonna go have a good time, and then Karma said, bitch, the fuck not. So all their poppers fell in the ocean, and somebody sent me a thing where it was like all the ocean life after the poppers contaminated the water, and it's this. I don't know if it's like a plant or if it's I don't know what it is because I didn't study marine biology. I guess it would be.
That's right.
Right? That is. I was gonna say like,
wow.
Look at me, I'm learning. 2021, I promise I'm not illiterate.
Now, can I...
That's just going to be me flexing big words every chance I get.
let me know when you finish because I don't want to show you this in the
Oh
middle of your
yeah.
sentence.
So I'll wrap it up after this. So
Also, it's just this isn't the full. This is the same imagery, but not the
not the size.
span.
So the full, so like whatever it was that is underwater, it was this little thing. It was like this, right? And then it's like it just goes and closes, opens real wide, so big, and then closes. And it just, I guess that's the way it breathes. So it's got to be a living thing. I gotta find out what that's called. I want to know. I've never related to something so much. Show me this picture because I'm fucking. I know who made that.
Do you really?
I know who the artist is because I've been following them for fucking years. I actually might still have that as a picture in my phone. No, I don't think it's on this phone anymore. But I know exactly who that is. You take the rings while I try to find it because they have so many scenes drawn up.
Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty much how I spent the majority of looking up stuff for Vance. And looking up stuff for Vance Gay is very eye-opening and very weird in terms of getting things for birthdays. Like how I had mentioned your favorite duo before. They had a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Of just,
the lips, right?
Oh my god, it was so gross. It was so gross.
Why didn't you get me one?
Because it was like 30...
I would wear that to ShopRite and Wegmans, and I would just walk around the store, just.
Well, there was a lot of good ones that I really wanted to get, but they were just so expensive. Like
yeah, quality is
and then
not
also
cheap.
like for everything I found, like I found one that I knew you'd appreciate because for me it was comfortable for me to buy, and something I know you'd appreciate. It was like the shirt said. Sundays aren't rest days or something.
Sunday, a day of rest, but not for me.
Yeah, that what he said.
That's one of the most hysterical things I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. That started with, because after they rose to fame with being viral for the Do You Know What We Are, Babe videos, that Rebecca Moore.
Minus their porn career.
Can I tell you something? Good for fucking them. They said, you know what? We're gonna go viral. We're gonna become internet personalities and become influencers, and then we don't have to do sex work as much. They still do it though because it's fucking fun. Sex is so much fun. But she has a video of her getting it from the back, and she's like, "Sunday, a day meant for rest," and then she like zooms out, and you just see her getting railed. It starts with her like a close up, and it's her getting railed, but not for me. And then she did the same thing on Christmas, where it's Christmas Day, a day of rest, and she's getting fucked by Santa in the back. I love these women with my entire heart.
The thing about it is the one shirt that I found, it was just like the listing of the words. But when I went to click it, the shirt was like, customize it. And I was like, I don't know if I can trust the quality of this right now. So that's why when it came to like looking for official things, I was like, I mean, like they have their shirts, their merch with like the photos and stuff on it. And I wasn't really sure how to go about it. And then I wasn't sure about the clothes thing like I mentioned to you earlier. So I wanted to just make sure that I did it right. And truth be told, I think I nailed it.
Yes.
And I also catered to one of your resolutions.
Ooh. Did you give me a book?
I'm not going to tell you. Because it's a surprise.
Okay.
And it'll just make it that much better for next week when we do the grand unveiling.
Yes.
And like I said, I'm going to show the camera first. It's really like the gift itself is like it's not that impressive, it's not that great, but the sentiment behind it, I feel like you're gonna shit.
Okay. I'm down to try it. I guess they don't have the website anymore. Oh my god, no.
What?
They have to be doing something, because the person who made that, like, they used to make all little, like, comic strips of celebrity moments.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to find it. Yeah, that Teresa flipping the table. If I had to give, like, a moment to somebody and, like, this is what shaped me and made me who I am. Season 1 finale of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, where Teresa flips the table at Danielle, has been in the top 5 of things that shaped me to who I am today.
You know what else they had as a wall thing, which I almost also got, but it was from Etsy, so I wasn't sure if it was going to take 4 days or a year and a half to get here.
Yes.
the Jersey Shore note. Just blown the fuck up on a wall.
If you don't think that when I buy a house that I'm not going to get, instead of live, laugh, fucking love, it's going to be Sam. The first night at bed, Ron stuck his head between a cocktail waitress' breasts.
No,
but I just want the entire scene, like, actually, like, written out where it's like, boing. Because they originally wrote that. Which, R.I.P. to Jersey Shore, they took it off of Hulu. Fuck you, I watch Jersey Shore a lot. You cannot fight me. Jersey Shore seasons 1, 2, and 3 are the fucking reality show blueprint.
Well, I have no argument. Like, I watched 1 and 2 because I was like, this is going to be a train wreck, and I can't.
And
wait.
it was.
And
I loved every second of it.
If you don't think I don't replay the moment when the situation runs his entire skull into a concrete wall.
That's when things started to go downhill. Listen, we don't need to talk about seasons 4, 5, and 6. They weren't the best.
Oh, wait, that was that far along?
Yeah, that was in Italy.
I thought that was the 3.
That was in Italy. No, season 3 was when Ronnie destroyed all of Sammy's things, including her glasses, and she, like, went up to him drunk. I don't even know what time of the day it was, but they just got back from Karma. She's drunk. Her glasses are broken, and she's like...
Oh, don't do that into the mic. Stop.
ASMR. Oh, I just remember laughing hysterically because she's literally just getting back from the club, chomping on a piece of gum with a red Solo cup filled with who knows what, and she just sees all of her shit broken. How did people really just, like, not realize this poor girl, everything they put her through on that show for a paycheck? I think I've said that before on this podcast, but I'm going to reiterate that issue again because, damn, that poor woman.
Sammy, sweetheart, come on down.
You could totally come on our show. Absolutely. We could talk. She owns, I think, a portion of Eat Clean Bro.
I think I also...
I'm pretty sure her and Jenny, I think, actually, like, own parts of that company. Well, Eat Clean Bro. Come on the show, too. Bring some food. Yeah. We like to eat. I love Eat Clean Bro.
We also talked about...
all the time.
We also talked about, eating healthier. You can be the sweetest bitch with the superest friends.
You could be the sweetest bitch, but good for your waist.
Oh, okay, I see what you did there. Okay,
hey.
Gotcha. Haha.
Oh, look at me trying to make jokes. Haha. Oh, did you? I did a funny. Will you laugh? Make me laugh. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was. Who am I?
That was honestly like I felt like I was tied up, and you were just like sharpening a knife.
That's me, like, as the Joker. Just like, I said something funny. If you don't laugh, I'm gonna cut off your fucking nipple. Just sharpening a knife.
That's very Joker of you, actually. Yeah. Very Joker of you.
I know how to do method acting.
Proud of you. I hope it's just method acting and not meth.
There's a movie.
Oh god.
Wait a minute. Okay. Speaking of hot men. I know, right? Not at all.
Wait.
There's a movie
coming out. Are you talking about Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
Mark Hamill?
Nope.
Heath Ledger?
Nope. Joe Manganiello.
Oh.
Hello. Joe Manganiello. I don't know what the movie's called, but because I follow him on social media, and he actually he was doing a movie, he filmed the movie, I don't remember, but he is playing the role of somebody who is struggling with an addiction to meth. So to get into character, he got a meth coach. So, like, he got somebody who has been through that to coach him and help him, like, get into the character. And he said, like, he had a meth coach, and they were like, is that like a short way of saying method acting? He's like, no, I literally got somebody who used to do meth to help me with my character.
Oh, that's commitment.
That is full commitment.
I gotta say, despite the fact that this isn't very, like, new year, new us, 2020, whatever, a lot of actors really just go above and beyond in terms of getting themselves situated for acting. New year, same me. I get it.
You said new year, new me. Nuh-uh, same me.
What?
We ain't changing for much. We're just adding some glitter.
But
no, glitter sucks.
Like, glitter does suck.
Can I tell you one thing? Glitter is the herpes of fine art supplies. My 8th grade science teacher told me that. Glitter is the herpes of fine art supplies because it never goes away. It will pop up.
Oh no, I've totally heard that before. I was making faces at the fact that viewers and listeners, I hope you're not hearing the chainsaws outside, but
Probably not because we're using these beautiful high-tech microphones.
hopefully.
If they do, oh wow, I live in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Welcome to suburbia.
True. But what you were saying with the meth coach, like, I think there's a movie Fury where Shia LaBeouf apparently spent 3 months in a military barracks and like knocked his own tooth out and just like put himself through the shit of military training to get in character for that role.
I applaud actors who can really like commit to the craft like that because it makes the performance that much better.
Look at Christian Bale.
Christian Bale,
That dude, well, no,
extreme method acting he does. He would eat like I think wasn't it the movie where he got really like rail thin, very gaunt. He was eating a can of tuna a day.
I don't doubt that.
A can of tuna. I love myself. I could never deprive myself of the joy of food. Yeah. And if I did have to eat something to keep myself healthy, it sure as fuck would not be a can of tuna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, canned tuna is...
Tuna's just gross. I'm sorry, tuna fish lovers. I don't like it.
You know what's funny about tuna?
What is... Yeah, tuna's such a funny fish. Can you tell me what's so funny about tuna?
I can, but, just keep on interrupting me. Where's that fucking jar? God.
It'll be here next week with the news set. I'm getting all the interruptions out now.
You're going to throw in $20 to start?
The funny thing about tuna
is that you can get yourself a can of tuna fish can, solid white albacore. Just here you go, 99 cents. Or there's like tuna steaks, where it's like, oh, you want that? That'll be $30 a pound. And it's delicious.
I've never had a tuna steak.
Oh, tuna steak's delicious. You ever hear like ahi tuna or like those tuna salads? Yeah, it's the same thing.
Can I, instead of the mahi?
Pan sear it. They tuna's like one of the...
It cooks very fast.
Well, it doesn't cook. They don't cook it all the way through.
No, I know, but I'm saying like fish. It's as a type of
category.
As a category of things to eat, of edibles. It cooks very, very quickly, which is why they literally just sear the outside and then it's done.
But it doesn't cook all the way through. They leave it rare.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
But like you touch you touch it and you maybe let it down for a second and it cooks that much through.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
And then you take it and you give it the nice thin cuts. Fucking delicious. I might get myself.
So that's funny about.
It's funny because there's such a lowbrow version and such a highbrow version.
There's layers like ogres.
Okay.
Ogres have layers. Didn't Mike Myers teach you anything?
Are there middle class ogres and well, I guess he does become a king, so he's a high class ogre.
There's handsome Shrek. Remember when they thought that's what handsome was?
Who was handsome Shrek?
When he took the potion in the second one and became human.
I don't know if I remember that.
Alex. Shrek took a potion and he became handsome or human. And it was like to make the parents happy. And then Donkey did it and he became a stallion. You don't remember this?
My Google search literally went from Teresa Giudice to human Shrek.
I wonder if it's going to show you the actor who was in Shrek on Broadway. Human Shrek. The same thing as handsome Squidward. Like, that's not handsome.
Or handsome Squidward me. Is that?
Yes.
What?
That's what I'm saying. That looks like you.
Did I not see Shrek 2?
Did you not?
Well, because the first one was Lord Farquaad, right?
Yes.
And Fiona.
Great. Absolutely, yeah. The second one was Far, Far Away with the parents. And the wedding.
And the third one was Puss in Boots?
Mm-hmm. No. I thought Puss in Boots came in the second one. Are we going to have a whole fucking debate right now on Shrek and, like, the series of events that transpired?
Debate?
I'm pretty sure that Puss in Boots was in the second one as well.
There's a good chance I may not have seen Shrek 2 or 3. Now that I'm really thinking about it right now. I don't know if I've seen either one.
Alex.
I'm not joking.
Alex. Let me invite you over for a movie night. We can watch them.
We're just going to watch Shrek?
We're just going to watch Shrek. Not the first one, just the second and third one. Get out of my swamp! The first Shrek is really about COVID. I just want to be left alone. Leave me in my swamp alone.
Do you want to do Shrek and the one game? And we can film that?
Oh! Wait, which game?
I don't want to say it on here, but it's the...
You could tell me... is it... Wait a minute. That one? The Scoville? That's kind of a hint.
Yeah, that's a very...
Scovilles.
It's a very specific hint, so if you know what that is, congratulations, you've known the game. But yes.
I think it's new. I don't know if anybody knows it. I mean, it kind of reminds me of...
no, Scoville is...
I know what Scoville is, but I mean that game.
Oh, no, what? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the game... I know Scoville is a scale and stuff, and...
No, Scoville, Kinsey, take your pick.
I loved scales. I love naming scales. I love running scales. I like when Mariah Carey runs through scales.
I don't like talking.
I don't like stepping on scales, though.
Why did I say talking? I was going to say stepping on scales.
I thought you were just going to say, I don't like talking about them.
That would have made sense.
Oh, God.
Although, speaking of Mariah Carey...
Oh, you got me here, bitch.
To do a full circle rewind to the beginning of this episode, you said you didn't watch the countdown, right?
I didn't watch it.
Some of the performances were very interesting. First and
Sorry to Nicolas Cage.
Oh, God.
Sorry to this man.
First and foremost,
my setup here, bitch. I'll fuck you up.
Personal favorite performance was
Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen trying to interview Snoop Dogg.
God.
I've seen that. I've seen little clips of that.
I sent it to you.
I know. Yeah, I know you did.
It was amazing. But that's not what I'm talking about.
You could tell they were baked as
Oh my God, it was so great. I forget the name of it. It's a trio of ladies from, I want to say like the early 90s. Crap, hold on.
TLC. A trio.
Two of them are dead, aren't they?
One.
Just Left Eye?
May she rest in peace. She is also passed, yes.
I thought there was two of them.
Chili played a dead singer in the beautiful rendition of A Christmas Carol called A Diva's Christmas Carol, but she is very much alive. I will find a way to bring that movie up at any fucking time. I was talking about that with Becca the other day. I love that movie so much. I only watch it once a year, though, so it doesn't lose the pizzazz. The pizzazz. I mean, listen. The graphics were not great. It was 2001, but it was still a funny, fun, festive movie. 3 Fs. Like my bra size.
Fuck, I forget their name.
I wonder what size... How big is a triple F boobie?
Pretty gigantic, I think.
Speaking of boobs, we just talked about the cocktails. While you're looking for that, I just want to tell everybody. I sent Alex a video of 2 tan, blonde, big booby women, and they were playing the piano and like dancing. And he thought that was the Cock Destroyers, and it wasn't. Because there was more people who look like that in the world.
It was 2 women with
representation,
fake body parts, and I just thought that's where we were going. I mean, the New Year's performances. First and foremost, Cyndi Lauper was very bizarre.
I mean, her performances live usually tend to be.
No, but this was like really weird, and she had a DJ, and it looked like someone she picked up at a Walmart. Like somebody who just had a lot of expired coupons and was going to throw a fit about it, and she was like, "You, do you know how to work turntables or hit a button?"
What song did she do?
I don't know.
Like, she hasn't had a hit in a minute. She hasn't released anything new, and like, I know she's sick of singing Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Oh, yeah, sure. Or, Is Love is a Battle? No, it's Pat Benatar.
That's
right?
Pat Benatar, yeah.
That's Pat Benatar?
How dare you?
I didn't say it all the way yet. But also, Jennifer Lopez sang Aerosmith songs.
Did she really?
It was very interesting.
I'm going to have to look that up. I didn't know that bitch came out like that. Damn.
She sang Dream On. It was very interesting. She did hit the high note at the end, though.
I was just going to say, because this isn't me being shady, but like, she's not the strongest vocalist. So like, to try to do Dream On is...
In Vogue.
Like,
In Vogue was the trio.
They're not a trio. In Vogue was a 4-person group in the 90s.
There was 3 of them.
I think one of them might be dead or just out of the group. I don't know. I don't remember, but ooh, bop.
But no, they were awesome.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely amazing. Free Your Mind is one of my favorite songs on the planet.
Yeah, there was 3 of them, so maybe the 4th one did pass, but
or they just kicked her out of the group like Destiny's Child. 3 looks better than 4. I'm sorry. If you're gonna create a
wait, Destiny's Child was more than 3 people? I thought it was only 3 of them. There was 4?
Alex, are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Destiny's Child has had the same amount of people kicked out of the band than they do in the band. Destiny's Child originally started as 4 girls.
Okay.
Beyonce and Kelly were the original 2 members. They had 2 other members. I don't remember their names because I'm doing this without like a lot of research. This is just what I remember from the E! True Hollywood Story. I miss those. I think they did a new season of them, and I got to try to find it somewhere online. Maybe they're on demand or some shit. So there was 2 members. You ready for this education? They got cut. Mm-hmm. And then they had 2 more people, and that's when Michelle came in. Michelle and somebody else. I don't remember her name as well. I know somebody's name was like LaToya and Lativia. I don't know the exact names of people.
Is it bad that you said Lativia and the first thing I thought of was Jamie Lee Curtis?
Activia? Oh my god. Activia, because you don't know how full of shit you really are. That's not my joke. That's not my joke. Wanda Sykes said that, and I say it to everybody because it's fucking funny and true. But Activia is a laxative. Jamie Lee Curtis is feeding people laxatives.
It's a diuretic.
No.
Why do you think she?
A diuretic will regulate you. This will you shit your fucking self. Back to Destiny's Child. They had 4 people. They got rid of 2. They replaced it with 2 more. And then the 4th member was like kind of hit or miss. Like, I don't know what the drama was, is the reason why that they kicked her out of the group. But she maybe left. And then they were filming the video for Say My Name. And they didn't have their 4th member at the time. So it was Kelly, Beyonce, and Michelle. And then they had all these other extras come in to try to like balance everything out so that way you couldn't tell who was who. And so Beyonce is really the only singer in the group. Like, they lowered everybody else's mics. It's sad, but it's true.
Is it kind of like how with NSYNC it was Justin Timberlake and then JC Chasez?
I mean, don't get me wrong, Kelly and Michelle can sing, mm-hmm. But like Beyonce was always in the forefront as the lead singer.
The projection.
That's what happens when your father's the manager of the band. I call nepotism. Look, another big word. Yeah, wow. And it's used in correct context. New year, maybe it is a new me. I read a dictionary.
But yeah, who else performed? Miley Cyrus performed?
What song did she do? Something off the new album.
I don't actually know. All I know is like her voice. Like, she seems to be kind of out of like that dirty Christina Aguilera phase, but she's like kind of midway through. I didn't realize like how well she could actually sing.
Here's the thing. And this is something that I've said about a lot of different people in pop music and music in general right now. They don't really get to show off the talents they have at first because they have to be marketable and they have to sell. What sells? Things that people will just eat up. Pop music, repetitive songs that they can play on the radio. So Miley Cyrus, like, she has an amazing voice, but her voice is really geared towards like a pop rock type of sound, and that's the sound that she's been going with for this new album, and I think it's fucking great. But I mean, is Party in the USA a bop? Yeah. Is it the best song for her vocal skills? Absolutely not. But which one do you remember? Something she just came out with, or Party in the USA?
Are you asking me, or is that?
Yeah, it's kind of a rhetorical question, but in the same token, like, Miley Cyrus is
I'm the worst person to ask, because like I know she did Party in the USA and Wrecking Ball, and that's it by name. That's all I know by name.
Okay,
but her actual performance, like, I was very very well done, honestly.
One of my favorite. I have a lot of feelings about Miley Cyrus. Because I never used to care for her music until she started singing songs that really showcased her voice. She has a beautiful cover in her backyard of Jolene by Dolly Parton. Mm-hmm. Because Dolly Parton is her godmother. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Dolly Parton is Miley Cyrus's godmother, and that's why I'm giving Miley all the chances I've given her, because Dolly is life. Listen, if there's one thing we love on this podcast, it's fucking Dolly Parton. And then she did a cover of Zombie by the Cranberries.
Oh yeah, you showed me
and
that.
It's so good.
It was good, yeah.
She's also got
She's got that grit, like that rasp.
Yeah, she just has the voice to pull off those songs. And when you have somebody whose voice is strong enough to do the songs, then it works. That's why I was like questioning when Jennifer Lopez did Aerosmith. I was like, "Ooh, is her voice strong enough for that?"
It was weird,
but it was interesting.
It was interesting.
Interesting.
It was interesting.
Interesting.
And like towards the end, where it's just Steven Tyler repeating the Dream Ons.
Oh, he did it with her.
No, but like in the song.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa! You're getting me
crazy.
so excited for like New Year's. I was like, oh, because
it has happened, stuff like that.
No, who had Slash come out with them? I want to say that was at the Black Eyed Peas for a Super Bowl, and they had Slash on the guitar.
It was either Black Eyed or Bruno Mars, maybe.
It could have been anything, but I love when two different genres of music will collide for something like that.
Let me tell you, if it's one collab that will never die in my mind, it's Run DMC. There's Run DMC and Aerosmith doing Walk This Way, and then there's Public Enemy and Anthrax doing Bring the Noise.
I don't know that one.
Oh man,
that one. You know what mine is? It's gay. Lady Gaga and Metallica.
That's awesome, though.
Lady Gaga and Metallica, it was so good.
What'd they do?
I'm pretty sure they did Moth into a Flame. It's one of their newer songs, but
still.
She did it on the Grammys, and I just remember thinking, like, what a fucking rock star.
Well,
you better work,
Metallica
bitch.
also did, like, a whole orchestra. Like, a lot of metal bands do, like, orchestra-related albums, and it's fucking great. But one thing I wanted to get at was with Jennifer Lopez, as she's repeating, like, Dream On.
Yeah.
At the very end, where it starts getting like super high pitched, she actually does a good job.
That makes me happy.
I was very surprised.
That makes me happy because there's a lot of rude people on the internet who talk about her abilities to sing, and it's not that she isn't a great vocalist. She is good, but like I said, you got to play up your strengths.
As we wrap up, I'm actually going to pull it up real quick. So
absolutely, I can't wait to see this. So
I figured you'd be excited about
it. Let's say our goodbyes. Let's say goodbye to this table because this is the table that started it all. Mm-hmm. Next week we'll have a new table that I have customized myself. We're gonna have some art. We're gonna have some new things. It's gonna be very exciting. So out with the old, in with the new. I'll have a new co-host next week. I'm getting rid of Alex, guys.
I quit.
You can't quit. You're fired. You're fired. I'm giving you the axe like they did to that girl from Destiny's Child. Get out of here.
When no one is around.
Sorry. These are very clean Uggs. I've only worn them a handful of times.
It's okay.
Listen, Uggs are more expensive than Adidas, so I can shit on you all I want.
Well,
say your goodbye.
Here's the fun thing
about this podcast.
Here's the fun thing about that.
3 hours.
Your pants are my pants, and your shoes, they were both gifts. So
there you go.
Whatever. But yeah.
New year, new stuff. Exciting things happening for season 2. This is technically season 2 of SuperFriends.
Season 2.
When I put this, when I upload the podcast, it asks me episode number and season, and I've been putting season 1, but this episode is going to be officially season 2. Every year is a new season.
Season 2, SuperFriends Sit Down, colliding with season 2 of 2020. Hopefully not.
I was going to say, please, dear God, no.
Yeah, no, none of that. But
none of that. No.
As for our first episode of 2021, thanks for supporting us. We have some... We did a lot of brainstorming the other day, and I think we have a lot of fun stuff coming your way.
A lot of fun
please,
stuff.
As always, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Don't share with your very overtly religious family because they might...
Share with your friends, share with your family, share with your enemies.
Bit.
Share with everyone.
Yeah. You can
share it.
You can tie people up and threaten to cut their nipple off if they don't laugh and be like, look at this podcast.
Exactly.
Look at this photo.
Look at this graph.
Well, that being said, until next time.
Until next time, everybody, stay super. That was so dumb.